You are a very disturbing bun.
Now he's dead.
Yes, but he had a nice splash on the way down.
But good evening and welcome, everyone. We are still doing Spyro 3. We are still caught in horny Spyro jail.
Yes. And I'm debating on which level we should do first. You know what? Screw it. We're gonna go to Spooky Swamp.
I think that's one of the things I can get in Pokemon Mystery Dungeon.
Ooh.
Which I've been playing, because I got a copy of that on sale, and I've been enjoying it.
Yes.
Unlike other games that I've purchased this year that I'm enjoying less than that.
Yes. Oh, it's this one. You may, depending on a few things, you will either really love or really hate this. No, there's no skateboarding minigame, but,
What the hell is that?
Firefly.
I thought I was a goner. Thanks for saving me.
Wait for it.
I hate him.
Beware the water. Snapping jaws of piranha. Claim many victims.
So water is death.
But did you notice what he was doing?
I did not.
He was speaking in haiku.
What?
Every NPC in this that you talk to speaks in haiku in this level.
It is snowing on Mount Fuji.
That was a punk mosquito.
You know, I was looking at myself in the mirror the other day, and it's like, I'm wearing jeans, I'm wearing a leather jacket, I'm wearing work boots, I got long hair, and I'm like, did I suddenly become punk without realizing it?
I mean, you've definitely become hot without realizing it.
Hey.
Well, you're a very sexy man. And very humble, too.
Go to horny jail.
Only if you're there.
I remember seeing like an internet meme or something about like, we banished everyone to horny jail. In retrospect, that was a terrible idea.
Yeah, just a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna need a key for that one.
Also, apparently, I possibly made Kikyo a fan of the band Traffic.
Ooh.
Because of the song Low Spark of High Heeled Boys, which is a cool groove, actually.
But is it as cool as you?
Hey!
Yes, in fact, we're in Spooky Swamp, it's called, but basically it's the bayou.
Yep. Born on the bayou. Born on the bayou. It's funny because John Fogerty is from California and not on the bayou at all. John Fogerty was a big fat pony.
Yes.
This door is jammed shut. Only the power of gems can hope to move it.
This feels like a metaphor
You made a
for modern
wise
society.
choice. It will mean more eggs for you and more gems for me. Best of all, Spyro, I can stop speaking haiku. What a sweet relief. Stop talking to me. I hate speaking in haiku. Just go find some gems. Stop talking to me. I hate speaking in haiku. Just go
You
find
get
some
to suffer.
gems. Stop talking to me. I hate speaking in haiku. Just go find some gems.
You are the worst bear.
He really is. Don't worry, he'll get beat up by more characters later.
Woo!
I especially like the one that happens with the Yeti.
You know, I've never been to the Bayou. I've been to Louisiana, but not that part of it. Part of Louisiana I've been to was Shreveport, which is in the northwestern part of the state.
Here, take this darn egg.
Thelonious.
Thelonious Monk.
See, that just makes me think of the executioner dude in Shrek. Big number 3, me lord.
When all lamps are lit, there is
I know I have some
Yeah,
Thelonious
that I will
Monk
show
music
you.
in like a history of jazz compilation that some friends got me.
You like jazz?
Depends on the jazz, because it comes in numerous flavors. One of my favorite guitarists, actually, my favorite of the big three who came out of the Yardbirds, his best stuff is rock jazz fusion. Jeff Beck. So basically, the band the Yardbirds went through 3 guitarists who went on to be bigger than the Yardbirds ever were. You've possibly heard of some of these guys. Their original lead guitarist was this guy. You may have heard of him, Eric Clapton. After Eric Clapton left the band because he wanted to do more blues-oriented stuff, the Yardbirds picked up Jeff Beck. And then towards the end of the Yardbirds' existence, Jeff Beck was moving on to other projects, so they needed another guitarist. So they got this relatively unknown session musician who I'm sure you've never heard of. Guy by the name of Jimmy Page.
Huh.
When the Yardbirds fell apart, Jimmy Page was like, "But I'm not done with the Yardbirds," and he attempted to create a band called the New Yardbirds. He recruited a drummer, John Bonham, a bassist, John Paul Jones, and the singer, Jimmy Page. Unfortunately, they couldn't use the Yardbirds' name, and they were working on figuring out their name, and they were like backstage for a show, and Keith Moon said that they would go over like a lead balloon. So they decided to adopt a name like that, and thus we got Led Zeppelin. I would love to go to New Orleans.
Same. That's pretty much like on our list eventually.
Yeah, it's near the top of the list.
Yes.
What the, is he a wizard? What are we fighting?
Yeah, basically, sleepy wizard we gotta deal with. For some reason, he has bombs.
Okay.
And gators.
That sounds like breakfast time. Nom 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 nom.
Dingo dial you or not.
Dingodile is like my favorite Crash Bandicoot boss who is not Ripperoo or Embryo.
Considering, wasn't he only was introduced in, what was it, the third game?
Third game, yep.
Herbie.
So we got a Volkswagen Beetle. Yeah, when my brother was in college, he took a history of rock class, so I absorbed a good chunk of that through osmosis.
Jones?
Yes.
You have Chris Rock inside you?
The one bit of Chris Rock stand-up I actually know, I would immediately get us banned from Twitch.
Probably, yeah.
The funny thing about that bit of stand-up, like, he goes through it and I think, you know, his description sounds like several of my white friends.
Oh, right, I still need to find your key.
Speaking of dragons, because we are a
Oh, there's another key up there. There's another egg up there. Okay. Oops.
Then we pulled.
Whoops.
The Henderson scale of plot derailment.
Is somebody trying to steal our wee men?
You know, we're at the point where it's not far from that. Let me look at the Henderson scale. Oh, -9 Hendersons is now a thing.
Huh.
The action undertaken has solved every problem in the game's universe for every living and non-living thing in existence. Let's see here.
Ah, there's the key. Let me just grab you first. Nope, I can't yet. Okay. I'll come back to you.
I think we're at a 3/4 Henderson. The action undertaken has totally derailed the main subplot and any underlying subplots and caused minor consequences to the universe as a whole. But the GM can still make it to the plot's end goal with some finagling. I think that's about where we wound up last night. So, ooh, grilled cheese,
Ooh,
delicious.
Nice.
So what happened? To put this in context, the basic plot of this D&D campaign, the world is undergoing industrialization, and there are growing pains associated with that, in the forms of pollution and whatnot. We have been tasked by Sylvanas, the god of nature, to basically stop industrialization, or else Sylvanas is going to kick somebody's ass. It turns out that all of this movement towards modernization is part of an attempt to create a new god of industry and to essentially destroy nature. Mm-hmm. So, basically the current story arc has been some of our and also the cult has been the people creating the new god have been exterminating druids as a consequence of that. I'm the party druid. I have a bounty on my head.
Yeah.
Yay! But so the current story arc is basically our party members are trying to infiltrate the cult to thwart them. And one of our party members has successfully done so, but he has to prove his loyalty by killing me and 2 other druids who we're protecting. So, what my DM was expecting to happen last session, we figure out some potential loopholes in this thing that our fighter has to do, and we go and try to find the ruins to a temple of a god of bounce and enlist their aid. What actually happened in yesterday's session, me and the cat chased down one of the cultists who was spying on us and started torturing them in the street. The reason we didn't get arrested is because we convinced everybody that we are actually very angry dentists and this guy didn't pay his dentist bill. On top of that, one of our party members is a were-rat. They've been chained up in a dominatrix vampire's house to keep them from causing trouble. Well, our ranger decided, because they are apparently stupid, to unchain the were-rat. So the were-rat killed the vampire dominatrix's butler, and now the vampire dominatrix wants to kill all of us. It's quite possible we're all going to die next session. The plot has gone completely off the rails, and that's why my DM had several drinks after D&D last night.
To the point where she thought I didn't exist.
See, she's convinced that I've made you up, and she's demanding photographic proof of us together and being cute and cuddly.
I mean, I would be obliged to that, but there's quite a bit of a distance at the moment.
So, the dentist thing, the dentist thing, way back early in the campaign, we went through a tooth-themed dungeon, don't ask, and, my character, Merrig the Druid, got a magical dagger that speaks to him telepathically. The dagger was created by a wizard and actually has the wizard's personality in it, and the wizard was obsessed with teeth. So the dagger gets powered up by sacrificing teeth to it. So my method of torturing the random cultist was pulling out Dagger Buddy and just popping out teeth one by one. I can't even remember why there was a tooth-themed dungeon. I think Ginny was just bored that night.
We have the bones here.
A lot of weird things have happened this campaign.
Kangaroo can help. You can clear the path for us. Will Sheila help us?
One of our party members was responsible for the death of another party member. One of our party members died in, the second session. I've almost died numerous times. There was the whole thing with the zombie, there was the whole thing with the displacer beast.
Yeah.
There was the whole thing with the nymphs. I am no longer allowed to use druidcraft.
But apparently that session made them go, I'm a lucky girl.
Yep. Oh, and in yesterday's session, I tried to get our person infiltrating the evil cult to pee on the evil industrialization god.
Yes.
It would have solved all the problems, the evil cult leader's in there talking to the fire to get knowledge from the god. If Josh had just peed on it and extinguished it, industrialization god is dead. We win.
You walked in at a good time, Surat.
Yeah, I was talking about D&D.
And apparently I don't exist, according to his DM.
Yeah, I think it's just year-end, Sirad, because I'm looking at the stream and the frame rate's
But
fine.
we just go, Boo. Kangaroo can help. You can clear the path for us.
Yes, it's bombing time. Here I come, my little eggs, to free you at last.
It's the evil midnight bomber! What bombs at midnight? That is good! Down with the government! The tick. Yeah, Merrick has... For a while, Merrick was going unconscious like once a session.
Oops, okay.
Ow! I went.
Yes, it's...
It really would be a decent Funko Pop of the evil Midnight Bomber with bombs at midnight. I like playing Druid, however, I'm definitely much more wired to martial characters, so I'm hoping next campaign I can play like a barbarian or a fighter or something. I have an idea for a samurai, potentially.
Okay, you're going that way. Good to know.
Ow! I went.
Yes,
Although my samurai idea would be even funnier for the Bastard Smalls campaign, just because then I could use Humblewood things and make a thing.
Yes.
Sometime during the ice storm I did actually reread my volumes of Usagi Yojimbo.
Huh.
That is such a great comic and I need more volumes of it.
Ow!
yes.
Yeah, like my current active characters are the Druid and then the and then El Tudin Diablo.
Yes.
My paladin is currently on hiatus. Which is a shame because I loved that character.
Oh, you're going that way. Oh, okay, you go for that one. Figures.
Ow! I went.
Yes,
Ow! I went boom again.
yes.
Okay, so you seem to stick on the path at least. There you go.
Oh, there's officially rapid poke?
Yes, there is. There is also hedgehog ones.
Time to make Usagi Kojiro. He is going to have a big-ass sword and be a dick.
If you clear my path.
Yes, it's...
I was actually rereading Musashi, last week, was it? I don't get as much time to read at work as I used to, because my lunch break is even more of a sprint than it once was.
Okay, you go for that one. Good to know.
Ow! Yes!
Okay, that one.
Escort missions. They're great.
Yeah. This one I feel is a little bit nicer though compared to the Earth Shaper ones in 2.
And at least it's not any of those things in a game we may do with Dork Princess eventually. All of the creatures in Star Fox Adventures deserve extinction. That's gonna be a fun set of videos if we ever get to it. And I do seriously want Dork along for the ride for that one.
Yeah.
The eggs are all free! 2 dragons are born today. Sheila's my hero.
I'm doing evil things in the server.
Oh my. Okay, the question is how do I get into that?
With arson.
If only. Hello.
That is a nice looking cave. Didgeridoo, 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 didgeridoo.
Okay, that's how I got that one. Okay.
We actually have like, because we're getting close to wrapping up Paper Mario, and
Yeah.
so we're planning on some projects
stuffs.
after that.
Yes.
Yeah, one will be on our channel, one will be on another channel. But, yeah, like, in the course of planning for that, like, Star and I came up with, like, a list of 5 or so games, I want to say, that we were like, you know, we'd really like Dorkalog for this one.
Yeah.
Oh god. It's... What?
Fifo, fifo, fum. Oh.
Lola Bunny, what are you doing?
Practicing magic.
Salem to Apple. Nobody's gonna remember that. Oh god, the rabbits have come back!
She nearly toasted you. Yeah, but she was aiming at you. That's it.
So that happened.
Yep.
Thanks.
No problem. It's a good thing for you Hunter was around.
I can look after myself.
Oh,
I am
sure you
banishing
can.
Hunter to horny Spyro
Would you
jail.
like me to show you?
Out of magic, huh? How about I give you a jump start?
I'll deal with you later.
Hey, why'd you have to scare her off?
Thanks for that, Hunter. Okay, we already did Sergeant Bird's last time.
Yep, we did Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band.
So... guess we'll go icy.
Snow Beep!
Snowbeep. Although there's no George in this.
Oh. George was awesome.
Yeah, he was a good boy.
George was like the characters from Star Fox Adventures if they didn't suck.
Exactly.
I was supposed to meet Doug to go ice fishing today, but Rhinox have blocked the path with ice, so I can't get through. I've been trying to clear the way
Cliff
with this
Clavin,
cannon,
is
but
that you?
It doesn't even shoot straight. I haven't been able to hit a dang thing all morning.
Also, just don't mind me from it. Okay. I'll have to take care of that later.
What's up?
Just something with Game Creator.
Oh.
Nothing serious, it's just... Jaden sent me a thing and it's like, this doesn't apply to me.
What? He hasn't sent me anything recently. What did I...
And for some reason he sent me a Switch code, and it's like, I don't own a Switch.
Oh, just send it to me and I could do it.
Okay. I'll have to do that after stream. 'Cause right now, shooting some birds with a cannon.
Time to see if something is in gifts. Yes, it is.
Huh?
Jake the Snake Roberts is in gifts.
I have no idea what you're talking about, but okay.
So Rot does. I don't remember many wrestlers, but I do remember Jake the Snake Roberts. My dad was a big fan.
Ah.
Let's see here. Like, we had toys of Jake the Snake, we had Bret the Hitman Hart. I remember Rowdy Roddy Piper, because he was in They Live and was awesome. Macho Man, Hulk Hogan, Andre the Giant. God, who was the millionaire one? Like, the toy of him was like, he had a mullet, but he was also in a tux.
It's all Greek to me. Ah.
We have found the secret underwater lair where there's the 11 herbs and we have found C-Lab. We have found C-Lab. That's what we've found. This is Howlin' Mad Murphy, wanting to know why you all hate Mailbox Head Marco. The $1 Million Man, that was what his name was. Andre the Giant was a pro wrestler aside from being in Princess Bride.
Does anybody want a peanut?
Does anybody want a peanut?
Silly rat, tricks are for kids. Ow.
Speaking of Princess Bride, the guy whose cover was blown by Bruce Willis actually got to be good friends with Mandy Patinkin.
Ah.
Yep. That's how he started writing on Criminal Minds. Canon.
I dub thee Canon. Stand still! How can I shoot you if you keep moving?
I see that Birdosaurus in the background. Yeah, Princess Bride was a favorite of my family, still is. And actually, my dad's favorite guitarist composed the soundtrack to Princess Bride. Mark Knopfler, who you all may know from the band Dire Straits. Actually got to see him live a few years back, and that was a kick-ass concert.
So many rats with TNT.
The evil Kikyo bomber what bombs at Kikyo.
See, this is her revenge for being put into horny Spyro jail.
She's trying to break out with high explosives.
Maynard.
What? What? Who? What did you do to deserve this? Don't name your kids Maynard. You're gonna get them beaten up.
I'm still trying to remember where the one egg is that I could go on a rant about.
His name is Steve Martin's character from The Jerk. His name is a pimp named Slickback. You say the whole thing like a Tribe Called Quest. Were the Rhinox a thing in 2 as well? I honestly don't remember.
No, they were from this one, and then they carried over into like some of the Game Boy games.
Huh.
Yeah, but they were like exclusively for 3.
Okay.
Because remember, we had Norks in the first game.
Yeah. And in the second game, I don't care.
Yeah, there wasn't any specific enemies. It was just basically like Ripto, Gulp, and Crush.
The second one definitely felt like the weak link to me.
I put up ice blocks this morning so Bob wouldn't beat me to the ice fishing hole. If you want to try out the hole...
Oh my god, it is Bob and Doug McKenzie.
And Chet.
I'm having flashbacks to the Hardy Boys because one of the main characters in that was named Chet.
By the way, feel free to use our gondola whenever you want.
But yes, you get some random-ass references in this series.
I mean, I'm clearly a fan of Rand. That was a duck.
Yep.
I was not emotionally prepared for a duck.
I mean, whoever is.
So I remember reading up on the Swarm Keeper Ranger, the new thing from Tasha's. And you can apparently fluff your swarm to be like almost anything. So I think you can legit have like swarm of kittens. My idea is guy with swarm of very angry.
Very angry.
Oh god, he's sicking the guinea pigs on us, run!
I suppose there are worse things to sick on people. Oh, it did? I see, it's been clear on my end.
Huh.
I mean, to be fair, I heard you cut out, so I assumed you were having Discord problems.
Swarm of very angry ducks.
Okay.
Technology.
Technology.
A swarm of very angry... Oh no, they got me!
I mean, it's better than saying Candlejack.
Well... Thank you for coming to this stream, everybody. I have to go save my girlfriend because she's been tied up with rope. I'm going to have to bake a pie and build a cage to trap a boogeyman. Bacon pie, making a cage, making a cage. You quit tying my girlfriend up with a rope, Crinkle Snacks. You're a jerk, you hear me? A jerk.
These ropes are too tight!
It's fine, I have scissors. Snip, snip, snip. You're free! Be free!
Huzzah! Glomp.
Glomp. This is gonna be another one where whenever we get around to the highlight reel, it's gonna be so surreal. Cause we haven't done a highlights reel in months at this point, because we've been too busy doing the LPs.
Yeah, on top of that, since I've got a full-time job, don't have as much time to work on them.
Yep. Kablooey!
Yes, I can shoot. Yeah, yes, I can, because they're fodder. You kill them and you get the butterflies.
I feel like there should be an achievement for killing a certain amount of ducks with the cannon.
You'd think. So let's see, there's still a buzzard over there that wants to die.
I'm Eon the Terrible! I'm going after the baby New Year! God, that movie was so freaking stupid.
It was. And then all it turns out that he needed to survive was to laugh at some kid having huge ears.
Maybe the real treasure was the ears we found along the way. I love that Spyro has the not butt stomp.
Well, no, because Sheila has the butt stomp.
Yep. But it's like, oh hey, Mario has a butt stomp in Mario 64. Starting in Spyro 2, let's give Spyro the inverse butt stomp.
The horn stomp, yes.
Yep.
And then later he would get a friend who does do the butt stomp. So it all evens out.
It's the Bertha Buck Boogie! Nobody's gonna have any idea what I just referred to. You know what? That may go in Radio Lantern later.
Probably.
That may go in Radio Lantern now. Bertha Butt Boogie. Because if I have to have some memories of disco, so do you.
I mean, my parents grew up in that kind of stuff. At least my mom did. The sad part is I only know Mosaku, I think, from a video game. Anybody heard of the PS2 game Unison?
Nope.
Because that's where I heard it from.
Okay, I've listened to enough of that. I am My brain is now trying to eat itself.
But how does it do that when it has no mouth? And it must scream. Reese.
Reese. Yep, you're definitely a Reeves, alright.
I'm starting to get a little concerned that some of these dragons are inbreeded.
You know what? Is Masaku by that group? Oh, Moscow. Okay.
Oh yeah, that song too. Even though Rasputin was a more fun one.
It is not by the same group, unfortunately. Although this music video for it is glorious.
Hello, what are you? Oh, more Speedways. With more egg-stealing bastards.
Woo!
Ooh, gotcha in mid-jump. Betty. Apparently ugly Betty.
Yeah. It looks like Ugly Betty from the TV show, which I've never actually watched any of.
No, the most I know of that one was her quote cameo in Meet the Spartans. Yes, I watched that. I wish I didn't, but I watched it. Kevin Sorbo, how far you had fallen. Hey, Kikyo!
Kikyo! Kikyo needs the hots.
Well, she missed Sheila earlier.
She also missed Hunter wrestling a rabbit.
Yeah.
I bet he was getting all hot and sweaty. I like that gem. That was a good gem.
It was like that boulder.
The story behind that is apparently hilarious. Like Eddie Murphy ad-libbed that because he had seen some of the 3D rendering for the movie before going into the voice acting booth, so he just was randomly like, I like that boulder! That is a nice boulder! And the animators are like, that's amazing, we're sticking it in.
Oh, okay, right. I think I need another... Yep, I gotta get another egg. And there's a viola.
There is a viola.
And so many people are coming.
They are here for the hots, and they are here because one day little Billy was out on the playground.
Behind this door is the single greatest show
And little
on Earth.
Billy
That's
brought
right.
out his gun,
Dancing.
and he shot
Music
himself
is
a
art.
goddamn bear.
I always knew you were a cultured.
Screw you, money bags. Oh, this bit.
Tonight is my big ice dance performance, and these hockey players are ruining it. Every time I start my routine, they come in and smack me with their sticks.
This reminds me of an ad for the
I
Washington
sure wish
Capitals.
I had a partner. someone courageous. Will you please help me perform?
I remember when I was a kid, there was an ad for the Capitals games, and basically it's like this beautiful opera music playing, and this guy in a tux like ice skating and dancing along the ice, and then one of the Caps players just nails him. This ain't no opera. Been a long time since I've been to a pro hockey game. Been a long time since I've been to a minor league hockey game. So Kikyo, how do you feel about this ice dancer?
We did it! That was my best performance ever. I guess one of the judges didn't like it though. He threw this egg at me instead of a rose. Why don't you have?
Okay.
Oh, Cerny, as in Mark Cerny, from
You can be my ice dancing partner in the next Olympics.
several gaming companies.
Well, either way, we took care of the ice level. At least this ice level.
I have to hurry in myself. I'm one of the judges for tonight's performance.
I'm judging you so hard, you damn bear.
Screw you,
Man,
eh?
that bass just slaps in this. So we need to find more HOTS for Kikyo.
Yes. I mean, I know there's at least one level that she's probably gonna like, not because of HOTS.
Is Cheeseland a thing?
No.
Damn it. Someday I will find Cheeseland.
Let's see, how many levels do we have here? Okay, I got 3 there. So let's go with this one.
The Enchanted Tower. Would you say that they're Mystic Towers? Nobody remembers that fucking game.
Oh, this one has at least a character you'll probably like.
Oh?
Not these guys.
To build a statue of the sorceress. Then after we built
Frickin'
it, she complained
hipsters.
it was too ugly. Huh. If you ask me, the statue is far prettier than she is.
I mean, look, he's got the man bun, he's got the freaking Starbucks.
I think I went to college with that guy.
Get a job! Hey, cut your damn hair!
That actually reminds me of a George Thorogood song, which is about to go in the, in Radio Lantern. Get a haircut and get a real job. There we go. There it is. Who the hell animated this? The Red and Stimpy guy?
Maybe. Nope. Me.
It's funny, I was actually talking to my brother the other day about work stuff, and he was like, "You have a real job, I have 2 fake jobs," and I'm like, "I think you have that backwards."
Nice hammer.
Oh, this is the song from the Sergeant Bird level, only remixed to different instruments.
A little bit, yeah. Well, we are gonna be playing as him in a bit.
Oh, okay.
Whoops, I missed.
Oh. I can't remember if I've ever told that joke in a stream.
Oh.
Luckily, it's not a Shaggy Dog one. A priest and a businessman were out on the golf course. They were playing a couple of holes. And, you know, the businessman, he's currently getting ready to sink a birdie. He's putting, and he hits the ball, and ooh, just tips over the edge of the cup and misses. God damn it, I missed. The priest doesn't say anything about this. They get to the next hole. Once again, the businessman is about to sink a nice birdie. He's putting, and God damn it, I missed. The priest goes, you know, you shouldn't say God damn it, because that makes God angry. You're right, I'm sorry. Well, the next hole, businessman about to sink that putt, and God damn it, I missed. No, seriously, if you keep saying that, God will get enraged. So they go through all 18 holes, and each and every single putt, the businessman just barely misses. God damn it, I missed! And finally, they're on hole 18, and, businessman, last putt, businessman needs to sink it, and God damn it, I missed! Suddenly, the clouds come in. Darkness falls. Thunder rumbles. A bolt of divine lightning comes from the sky and strikes the priest. And then the clouds part. There is a choir of angels. Oh, a divine light from the heavens. And yea, the Lord spaketh and said, God damn it, I missed. See, not every joke I know takes 3 hours to tell.
Yes.
Although I found some new ones that I really want to try sometime. I have to look them up again.
Ooh.
I'm almost ready to reveal my latest piece of real-time four-dimensional performance art. I call it Hideous Exploding
Seriously,
Wind
I went to college with
#9.
this guy.
Now, if you can just light the 3 rockets around here, my masterpiece shall be complete.
Make your own damn coffee.
Actually, that's what most of my friends did. They're like, I don't go to Starbucks. I have a French press. You have to heat the water to precisely 197 degrees, or else you burn the beans.
I forgot I hid this egg inside the statue. I hope the explosion
Why? Peanut.
Donde está Harvey? Harvey is going down. Harvey Birdman references.
Yeah, get out of here, you damn hipster. Cut your damn hair.
Fun fact, Star hates man buns.
Yep.
I remember that coming up in one of Raven's LPs, and I don't remember which one.
I'm pretty sure it was the Monster Prom one because Liam has a man bun.
Oh, yeah. What if I had, like, a samurai top knot?
See, that I could see you doing.
The hell was he bouncing on his head?
It was a bone.
Okay.
It will make sense in a bit once we get into Sergeant Bird's area.
We're Sergeant Pepper's lonely, Sergeant Pepper's lonely, Sergeant Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band. Sheep.
Shep.
Shep. Kiki wants me to get a man bun.
Oh dear. First, we must meet a friend. Oh. I thought this was a different area.
Oh,
Isn't this
God
the wildest skateboard
damn
park
it.
you've ever seen? Once you've mastered a few tricks, you could really rack up a huge score in this place. What do you say I show you some moves?
Yeah.
Let's start with something easy. You can jump off the end of
I
ramps
sentence you to death by sonic diarrhea.
Okay, now try doing it.
Seriously, why?
You can roll in midair by holding down the action button.
Why
left or
is
right
this a
with the left
thing?
stick.
I wish I knew.
Hey, nice roll. Now let's see you pull a flip. Flips are
Yeah.
Whoa, you must be a natural. Now let's see if you can pull off a half-pipe spin move.
That is a good question. Why doesn't he wear pants in general, but he only wears them for skateboarding?
Well, you see, the pants protect him in case he falls on his junk. Which is extra dangerous when you're on a skateboard.
All right,
Yeah.
you nailed it. Now let's see if you can do
My mom's a
900.
physical therapist, I know these
You can.
things.
2.5 revolutions in the air and land back on the ramp.
Oop. Oops. Oops.
Donald Duck doesn't wear pants when he's out and about. Wears a towel when he comes out of the bathtub. What's the story?
Oop. Oop.
Oh, I forgot to mention a thing in from my D&D session. The Weret player whose character is going to die, more than likely. Assuming the entire party doesn't die, she definitely is going to
was a
die.
900.
I
have to admit,
but
you've got
that
some skills,
player
Spyro.
made a set
Before you
of
get too
dice
cocky,
out
let's see
of, and I swear I'm not making this up, SpaghettiOs!
Yep.
I actually used one of the dice for a damage roll where I needed 8d8. It's like, I need another d8. Here's the SpaghettiO dice. Thank you. I am posting the Henderson scale in that group.
Oh, come on. I landed.
Wow, you learn really fast. Well, then again, you are being...
Sweet Caroline, do do do.
Did he just... what?
He just produced bubbles.
Okay.
I'm ready to try some one-on-one. All right, whoever scores the most points in the time limit wins.
Yeah, let's see how well this is gonna go.
You look like such a dork in those pants.
He is a dork.
He looks extra dork with those pants. Oh my god, we did the Twisted J.
Yes, we did.
Next up, we're going to do the Humpty Dance. The Dr. Shump is a trick. That pleases me.
Ah, come on, I landed that. Okay, fine, whatever.
Considering that Dr. Shump is like the one Spyro 1 boss that I actually friggin' remember.
Ah.
My name is Humpty. I like my oatmeal lumpy. I don't think Hunter's winning this one somehow.
No.
I can't believe it. How did you get so good already? Who knows? Maybe someday you...
Oh, look, we got Alex. Oh.
I saw it. I can't unsee it. The guards look down and laugh.
Okay, I can't get that one just yet.
It was clearly burrito day for that dragon's parent. Yeah.
I'll worry about getting the treasure another time.
Give me treasure.
Okay, so that wasn't the area I wanted to go entirely. I at least got the egg for that. But I need to find another area to go to.
We need to find a bakery.
If only.
I mean, I did find the pie shop yesterday. We didn't wind up going there.
Boo.
I was actually really trying to get the D&D group to go to the rail yard, because as much as I love the mule, we've done the mule. We could have... None of them, aside from Ginny and Tony, have experienced any of the rail yard, and even Ginny and Tony have only experienced a little bit of it, so it's like, rail yard? No, we want the mule. Okay. But, hey, there are worse places we can eat than the mule. The mule's pretty awesome. The sandwich I had last night was good. I had the Angry Texan. Yeah, the rail yard's a place in my neck of the woods that's like a collection of 6 restaurants next to the train tracks. Kind of trying to appeal to the hipster demographic a little bit. There's like a whiskey and sandwich place there. There's a good pizza place, a burger place, an okay Korean place, an ice cream place, the pie shop. Bone.
There's Sergeant Bird.
I'm ready to patrol the towers and the perimeter of the islands whenever you want me to. It's good to be back in action.
The rail yard is like literally right behind where we have been doing where we normally were doing D&D.
You're doing great. Please find the rest of the bones so we can put my friend back together.
I misread that for a sec.
Remember this guy from 2?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's this thing. We're putting back his bone friend again.
Okay, so we need to rebuild the boner dagon. Got it.
Yes. Well, he's not really a boner Durgan. He's definitely human-esque.
That's what he wants you to think. I'm honestly surprised he didn't have me start as Cubone in Mystery Dungeon.
Man, I don't think you wanted to wear the head of your mother on your head.
That is true. So, the whole thing with the Pokemon Mystery Dungeon's actually pretty funny. So, so I had a demo file from like a year ago, where I was Machop and Star was Chikorita.
Yep.
But when I finally bought the game because it was on sale and popped it in, I was like, do you want me to do that file or do you want me to start fresh? And Star's like, I kind of want to see if you get the same result on the quiz. So I wound up taking the quiz several times.
Yep.
Like, the first time was like Psyduck, and I'm like, is that me? And Star's like, no, you're not a Psyduck. Okay, I'll retake the quiz. Well, the thing is, like, I took the quiz again. It's like, you're a calm person. And Star's like, you're a very calm person. A calm person like you should be Mudkip. Confession time. Of the Hoenn starters, Mudkip is my least favorite. By a lot. Like, when those games came out, And, like, I looked up stuff on the starters for them, even though I hadn't been planning on getting them, and didn't get them until almost time for Pokemon Diamond and Pearl. Like, I was like, oh boy, that Trico turns into a cool thing. Oh boy! Torchic turns into a cool thing. Yeah, these two are so cool. And then there's this bastard. So I was like, I'm not really feeling Mudkip. Do you feel Mudkip, Star? And Star's like, you are not a goddamn Mudkip. Take the quiz again. I took the quiz like 5 more times.
Mm-hmm.
5 or 6 more times.
Yep.
And most of the time, Mudkip. You're Mudkip. You're definitely Mudkip. And Star is just getting angrier and angrier. Like after like the 6th or 7th, like, because I went through that quiz a lot.
Yes,
and, like,
you did.
Like, after the 8th millionth Mudkip, Star's finally like, screw it, you're picking one. Be a Totodile. You're a Totodile. You've earned this.
Like, you did get some other interesting results in there. Like, you got a Bulbasaur, you got a Squirtle.
Yep. But both of which I would have gone with.
Yeah. And then I think you got Psyduck again a second time.
Yeah.
Mainly we were just very confused by some of the questions. Like, the one we shared in the server. Like, a hand reaches out from the toilet. What do you do?
It's like, why is this a question?
How often is this happening at Nintendo headquarters?
Are we suddenly playing Majora's Mask? What the hell?
Or, you know, it's like, aliens invade. What do you do? Flee or run? Oh, they caught up. What are you gonna do? Join them or not? Or resist?
Yeah, the fact that that was 2 questions linked together made me deeply suspicious. I was like, this is a trap somehow. But I am thoroughly enjoying Mystery Dungeon. I'm glad I didn't pay full price for it.
Oh, hey, Ralph breaks the internet.
King Ralph.
My friend is feeling much better now. Oh no, he started his bone dance again.
Which, if you remember, he does the floss.
It's a shame he doesn't do the Donald Faison dance. Which I know you don't like because it was in Fortnite or whatever, but Scrubs friggin' did it first, and it was amazing in Scrubs.
I'm ready to patrol the...
Eddie, sir.
When you need me.
Don't call me sir, I'm a sergeant, I work for a living.
Okay, this is the one I was looking for. This is the decent one in this one.
Okay, what do we got here?
With my pet wolf, Farley, but I accidentally threw his ball down this hole, and he went in after it. Now he's stuck down there, and I feel so helpless, sitting up here, listening to his steadily softening whimpers. Don't cry, Wolf. Never cry, Wolf.
So at the very least, we get to see a friend. There's Farley. He wants to play fetch. And that is, in fact, how we get him through this area. Go boy, sit on spot, so I can get to button. Guess he took the ball with him. Oh, he's chasing the Rhinoc. Go, Farley, go!
He is a goodest boy.
He is.
I sentence him to treats.
Very much so. Alright, give me the ball, boy. That's it. There he goes. Go, Farley, go!
I'm suddenly thinking of some of those Save-A-Fox videos.
Yeah, he does kind of look like Finnegan a little bit.
Dixie, give back my phone!
Alright, that one operates that. So, yeah.
See, I like this sort of puzzle design.
Oop, okay. Alright, that just brings it down, so...
I think you need him off the button for a sec, and then you put him back on the button.
Ah, okay. He doesn't want to give back the ball, so... Oh, there he goes. Okay. Fetch, boy! Fetch! Nope.
Maybe I'm missing something here.
Yeah, I think so. Either that or he glitched.
Because I think what the button does is it raises the platform there so that you can actually get up to the other switch.
Yeah. I think I might have unintentionally broken this one.
I don't think you broke it necessarily. Like, I'm sure there's a way to get him off the button.
Yeah. Nope, okay, I could just reach it up this way. There he goes.
Oh, Kikyo pooped. Later, Kikyo.
Alright, bye, Kikyo. Oh, I killed him with the tennis ball.
Tennis is the most dangerous game.
You found Farley. How can I ever thank you? I mean, I could give you this old egg, but Farley's been chewing on it and it's kind of slimy. Oh well, it's the thought that counts, right?
Goddamn man bun wearing Starbucks drinking hipsters!
I get my coffee from Dunkin' Donuts. Just kidding, I don't drink coffee.
I was about to say, you don't drink coffee. Neither of us drink coffee.
Caffeine very bad for me, okay?
Note to self, get a vanilla milkshake to share.
Oh.
Oh, wait, you said chocolate wasn't too bad on you, so,
Nope, it's not.
I'll worry about the treasure later. Okay, let's see, what's the next area? I think that was 4 altogether. Yeah, it's 4, so I need 1 more to get to the boss. And that is over here. Shame Kikyo wasn't able to come for this one because I feel there's characters in this she will like.
Okay, there we go.
Oh, did you die?
I think you did for a sec. There we go. 3 rooms back, from the looks of it.
It's been green the whole time on my end.
Spyro, rhinos
Weird.
have been harassing us all day. The workers haven't been able to harvest the bamboo needed.
Oh
for
no,
the
it's
village.
Ling
They're
the
taking it
panda.
even late.
Why
We
won't
tried
you
asking
guys
them to
breed
leave,
to
but
save
there's
your
no reasoning with
species?
them.
Well, they did when COVID hit because then people weren't watching them.
Are you telling me that pandas are modest?
Yes.
God damn it.
But yeah, I thought maybe she liked pandas.
Panda, 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 panda.
I still have my childhood panda toy.
See, I had like a bunch of panda blankets and like a panda thing that was on my wall, and I don't know why my mom went all in on pandas for us.
I mean, pandas are cute.
They are.
But yeah, for some reason, my first childhood toy that was my favorite, apparently, when I was younger, was a little stuffed panda named Andy Pandy.
Aw. I had Furry the bear, who I no longer have.
Aw.
I don't think I do, anyway.
Yeah, Andy Pandy is currently sitting like on one of my dressers. He is missing an eye, and he's definitely seen better days.
We have or had Courage's first stuffed animal, which was a 3-foot tall dog with a puppet part for its head named Wrinkles.
Aw.
And I think my sister still has Floppy somewhere.
I know there was at least one story my mom told me where we were going camping when I was little, and I guess Andy Pandy got left behind. And my opa, that's German for grandfather, for those who don't know, was like, oh no, Star's real name here, forgot her Andy Pandy, she's not gonna be able to sleep. And he drove all the way to see us to deliver my bear.
Aww.
Yeah.
I think I worked with a Madison at one point.
Panda Tower, boing zoom.
Boing zoom, we are pandas now. We are Panda Saturn. Zoom, Dakota.
Yeah, my Opa was a sweet man. He was my first babysitter. He was traumatized about trying to change my diaper.
Oops. I'm tempted to tell a story involving my Uncle Mark. It isn't from when I was a little kid, it's from when I was a teenager.
Uh-huh.
So, I think this was when, my dad's side of the family was still mostly living in Florida. I'm not yeah, I'm pretty sure. We, rented an RV, and, we all went down there, and, keep in mind, like, at this point, Courage and I were teenagers, which means that, like, my sister was definitely a teenager, if not older.
Mm-hmm.
She would have been, depending on when this trip was, like, anywhere from, like, 16 to, like, 21. So we had the three of us, we had my mom, we had my dad, we also had my grandmother in an RV.
Oh dear.
It was a little bit cramped.
I'd say.
Like it was at this point that my parents were like, yeah, we're never renting an RV again because we're all too big to be in one space crammed together like this. So, like, we go down to this campground, and, over the course of this trip, my sister gets, like, a horrible urinary tract infection and has to go to the emergency room.
Oh,
so,
lovely.
So, like, my parents take her there, and so Courage and I are just in the RV by ourselves for, like, a couple days straight. And so, like, on the second day of it, like, it's 11 o'clock, Courage and I are asleep. All of a sudden we hear from outside, Hey! Hey, kid! Get up! It's my Uncle Mark. Hey, kid! Get up! Get out here! Take the trash out of the RV! Oh, I was asleep. What's happening? Come on, take the trash out. So we're, like, confused and hauling the trash out. Alright, get your clothes on. Get dressed. Come on, chop chop. What's happening? What? Somebody tell me what's going on. So basically we got abducted by my Uncle Mark and we're taken to his house.
Oh, hi.
A bastard.
Yes.
Uncle Mark sounds like a mobster. My Uncle Richard sounds like Peter Griffin. Actually, if you get my dad and, like, that entire side of the family together for any, like...
What's the magic word for today?
I missed the name for that.
Pee-wee.
What? Oh. Poor squaw. You know what? Yeah, nah, never mind. Lazy. I was going to... No, actually, unlazy. V will appreciate this. Pee-wee Herman Tequila.
Please help us, Spyro. My friends are trying to go home after a long shift in the fields. Those rotten Rhinox keep knocking them down. Please hop aboard. Make sure to toast the right.
Do 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 do. Pee-wee Herman is occurring.
Oh dear. Oh. Hi, it's Rusty from Steamroll Dig.
Oh, hey! You are no Rusty, you are an imposter.
Yeah. You're more kind of colored like Dot.
To be fair, Dot is a much better character.
Yep, okay, and I can't do anything else yet because we haven't gotten the Yeti yet, so... In that case, we can head off to the boss.
Woo! Rusty is sauce.
Let's head on over to the whirligig. You can use the whirligig whenever you're ready.
Hop aboard.
Frickin' hipster.
Frickin'
Systems checked
burger
out
burger.
okay. Jump aboard.
Just up on, Spyro. The sky shall be your domain. New worlds await you.
It is snowing on Mount
The
Fuji.
whirligig is ready to take you far away. Just jump aboard.
This thing is built with chewing gum and a prayer.
We fortified it with prayer! What more do you want? I need to rename the theater still.
You bumbling, idiotic, worthless fool! I asked you to carry out one simple task and you failed me!
One thing that came up in D&D last night.
But don't worry.
You had one job!
Now.
One job!
These eggs can't be worth all this trouble.
Without the dragons, the magic in this world will wither away. Without magic, I'll die. And so will your ever slim chance of becoming a sorceress. Now, watch how a real sorceress dispatches her enemies.
Release me from this cage, you merciless miscreants!
How would you like
Aren't
some
you a character in
dragon
Star
for
Wars
lunch?
Rebels?
Why, if I had my club, you'd all be in for...
I went to high school with that guy.
My tactical instincts told me the sorceress would attack you here, so I flew in to help out. It seems my rocket launchers don't affect this creature, but I can assist you by dropping ammunition. Now get in there and fight the good fight.
You got it.
You got it, dude. Not exactly the most engaging boss fight I've ever seen, but okay.
Yeah. Well, let's see how it gets once things start heating up, I suppose.
I feel like, in general, Crash Bandicoot did bosses better.
Yeah.
Spyro did almost literally everything else better, though.
Watch where you're sticking those things. Whoops. Whoops.
Purple. Eat purple, you bastard.
Wow, he was easier than the last guy.
Effort! Monique, that was one of my sister's bridesmaids.
Did they have a baseball cap?
I don't remember. Did she ever wear one? She was a grad student who was doing some stuff with my dad back when my sister was a teenager. So, basically she was the sister that my sister never had. Like, she even lived with us for a while, but, so when my sister got married, she made her, one of the maids of honor. Technically one of the bridesmaids. Technically a bridesmatron, but semantics.
Yeah.
She now teaches psychology at forensic psychology at one of the universities in Louisiana somewhere.
Spyro, this is serious now. The sorceress is planning a trap for you, and if she catches you, believe me, you don't want to know what she's going to do. Look, I promise to take good care of the rest of the eggs.
It's going to involve butter and a
go
goose.
Back home before... I can't say it. Just go.
Somebody's having a change of heart.
Listen, the sorceress wants to use you to make more eggs.
I wouldn't be shocked.
The sorceress belongs in horny Spyro jail.
I mean, she wears enough makeup for it. There's another egg.
Hana, du, set, net, dust, yosut, ilgo, yodol, oho, yo.
I like yours better than the one I was thinking of.
I can count to 20 in Korean. You'll na, you'll do, you'll set, you'll knit, you'll does it, you'll you'll go, you'll do.
Hi again, Spyro.
You'll yo, oh, sure.
Are you trying to turn me on?
Why is counting in Korean?
It's another language. It's hot.
안녕하세요. 숨쉬기. And I've exhausted most of the Korean I know.
I mean, have you not seen a fish called Wanda?
I have not.
We'll have to fix that at some point. But there is an entire section where Kevin, I think it was Kevin Klein, turns Jamie Lee Curtis on by speaking Italian. And then John Cleese manages to make her worse by speaking in Russian.
До свидания.
Oh right, there's also this part. There you are. Wow! Wow!
Oh god. I'm having flashbacks to Banza. Really?
Yep.
Really?
Didn't expect a biblical reference, did ya?
Spyro, get your Old Testament out of my video games.
See, I'm surprised you... I'm surprised you weren't thinking King's Quest 4.
No, Banjo-Kazooie was the first thing that came to mind.
Huh. Because I would have thought the sound of getting on that damn tongue would be haunted into your brain forever.
I should re-watch your LP of King's Quest 4. Oh, god damn it, that bear is here.
Yes. Also.
The sorceress has a real prize on her hands here. It took 24 Rhinox to capture this dim-witted furball, so you'd better believe he's not going to get out cheap.
1,000?
Punch
I got
him
it.
Getting all this money,
Punch him
Spyro?
directly in the dick.
It's not just lying around on the ground, is it? Is it? Ah, what do I care? It's mine now.
Directly in the dick.
The first rejuvenating breath of freedom. With the humility of a wounded sparrow, I genuflect to my noble deliverer.
It was no big deal, dude.
Yes. After all, it was I who let you out.
Why, you brazenly avaricious, duplicitous, larcenous ursine.
Now hold on.
One more, perhaps?
At least.
You're right in the dick.
Please do afford me the sublime honor of enjoying your visitation in the
Like,
nearest future.
he hit the bear
Yeah,
directly
sure.
in the dick.
Yep. And he did it with very fancy talk, too. I'll get to him in a minute. I want to try and get the gems around here first.
His name was Jonah. He was a showgirl. Wait, what?
We are two mariners, a ship's sole survivors, in this belly of a whale. Its ribs are ceiling beams, its guts are carpeting. I guess we have some time to kill. I'd sing the rest of it, but it is incredibly dark and I don't remember all the words.
I was about to say, is that a reference to what I think it is? Was that the Mariner's Revenge song?
Yep.
God, that song is dark.
It is.
Itchy face.
But in a cute face. No, I don't want to go back in the whale.
Thanks.
Also, I'm pretty sure whales' teeth don't look like that.
Depends on the whale. A bunch of whales don't even have teeth. Is he?
Yeah, he's wearing pants.
The whale is wearing... Are we in the tick? Was that blowhole? Hang on, I need to find a picture of blowhole for the benefit of the server. Or or a video or something. Blowhole the Tick. There he is. So majestic.
Stop wanting me to eat, wanting to eat me, dude.
Go, blowhole!
Let me see. Okay, break the tower wall. Is there any other area over here? No. Seriously, where are you pointing, Sparks? Ah. Alright, there we go. And this should be the last egg for this area. Stooby.
Stooby. Stooby. Stooby. Stooby. I'm sorry. I'm just making sure I understand this correctly. That we're all on the same page here. So what you and the game are telling me is that this dragon, this dragon here has a name.
Yes.
And this named dragon's name is Stooby. Somebody made the conscious decision to name this dragon, to give him a name. At least I'm assuming it's a him. I'm honestly not sure. They gave this dragon a name. And the name that they gave this dragon was Stooby. Stooby! What the fuck? Stooby is not a name! I don't know what it is! But a name it is not! Stooby! What the? Huh? Stooby!
I will gladly help you on your quest, Spyro. But first, I must attend to my young...
Sarah is finding a way to make this into some sort of emoji. I know he is.
Or at the,
Stooby!
At the very least, I expect Raven to use this at some point.
Hey, bro, it'd be really cool if you smashed that boulder. A swift smack should do the trick.
Oh no! Stooby! Stooby is not a fucking name! These developers... Why? Who? I'm from West Virginia and my son's name is Stooby.
Stooby-Dooby-Doo!
If you use your spin move to deflect the snowball into the...
Okay, we're playing Zelda now, got it. Stooby!
Yes, S-T-U-U-B-Y.
That is a chonker.
Yep.
Bork!
So as you can see, Bentley is... he's a tough boy. He does a lot of damage. He's a heavy hitter. He's slow, but he makes up for it in chalk.
And he has an actual name. Stooby.
Just...
Stooby. God damn it.
How are you sitting up there?
He's trained in the art of Zen and motorcycle maintenance.
There you are, Sparks.
Hi, I'm Sparks. I'm sorry I was busy being bamboozled by the fact that there's a friggin' dragon whose name apparently is Stooby. And that's not even the dragon that's like is your least... That's not the dragon you have issues with either, is it?
No, it is not. I'm not sure when we're getting to that particular dragon. I forgot where it actually is, but I will have words to say about.
How can it be any worse than Stooby? Truly, this is the darkest timeline.
See, the thing is, I'm not offended by the name so much as what they changed related to the name.
To know Stooby is to love Stooby, and to love Stooby is to know Stooby. Those who knew Stooby loved Stooby, and those who did not know Stooby loved him from afar. Stooby.
I'm gonna get a text at work at some point about this, aren't I?
It's quite possible. I'm gonna be in the middle of making enchilada casserole tomorrow, and you were just going to get a text message, Stooby.
Thanks, bro. Here's a little...
Eric's a name.
Yeah. He's the best boy in Dragon Quest 11.
Yeah. Hoteric.
Hoteric.
OTP.
Yes. Although Sylvando is also pretty fab.
Sylvando is amazing with his gay army. Like, in general, I don't think Dragon Quest does characters as well as Final Fantasy, but when Dragon Quest does characters well, they do them well, and Sylvando is a character they did well.
Oh, yes.
Like the Dragon Quest IV has amazing characters, because the entire thing is individual story arcs for characters. Dragon Quest XI has amazing characters. Dragon Quest V has good characters. The protagonist from Dragon Quest V is one of my favorite in the franchise, just because he goes through so much shit. Dragon Quest VI, I remember almost nothing about most of the characters. It's like, oh yeah, I enjoyed that game, but it's like the characters are kind of a blank in my brain.
Let's see, which one are you? Frozen Altars.
Oh god, there's gonna be a cult involved. Stretching out.
Yep, I think this one has a specific theme to it as well. If I recall.
Welcome to Frozen Altars, Spyro. On behalf of the Ice Fairies, I want to grant you a special power for as long as you stay in our world.
That's right.
I'm not sure if you actually can do that, V, just because I can't remember how the server ranks work.
Some bearer sold us a laser defense system to protect us from Rhinox, but with these flippers, I can't even turn it on. You'd have no trouble using it, though. Just walk inside. When you're done, press the action button, and you'll walk back out.
Is that chicken trying to be Jack Nicholson?
Maybe.
There ain't no freaking French fries.
Hey, get back here. I need to laser you. But yeah, while we're in this world, we have ice powers.
Ooh. Like, I know you can give ranks. I'm not sure if I'm one of the people you can give ranks to.
Yeah, it might be I have to do that.
Oh no!
Like, you can make rolls. I think it's just a matter of how far you can move them up, depending. Because I'm pretty sure I gave all the mods that power. I just can't obviously make it past... I guess depending on the roll, you can't make them certain levels.
Let's see here. Oh, yeah, oh, you can give me the roll. Duly noted. I could delete that. But I know you'll just put it back on there. Let's see here.
Oh, evil snowman.
V is now in horny Spyro jail. Stooby.
There.
Stooby.
Well, now we have a Cecil.
I'm Cecil. I did like Cecil in Final Fantasy IV. He was friggin' useless.
Yeah.
That stream series was so much fun, and I love the fact that like you and V wound up being the MVPs for the party, and Lantern just died repeatedly. I'm the main character. I'm just gonna lie here for a while. God, that was such a good game.
It was.
We do have plans to do other Final Fantasies once V is no longer trapped in their phone.
Yes.
Which I don't think V... That may be happening soon.
Hopefully.
Depending. Yeah. Stooby.
Stooby.
Oh my god, we are not gonna remember this by the time we get to Breath of Fire 1. But... I'm just saying...
That's just when we have enough characters for it.
We can make a shortened version of it. Because Ryu 1 is boring. Everyone in Breath of Fire 1 is friggin' boring. We were actually discussing the potential thumbnails for Breath of Fire 1 and 2.
Yeah.
And like, Breath of Fire 2, we were both immediately like, oh boy, you should draw us as this character and this character. Breath of Fire 1, I'm like, you should draw me as...
Thanks for helping out, Spyro. Why don't you take this?
Huh.
Spyro, you're a sports fan, aren't you? As you probably know, Frozen Altars is the birthplace of the great sport of cat hockey. Today's match is sold out, of course, but I just happen
Of cat hockey, did he say?
Yep.
Head on in, Spyro. It should be
Cat
a thrilling
hockey.
match. In fact...
Well, I feel we have to now.
I challenged a
He was
Rhinox
born
to a
on Big
traditional game of
Beaver
cat
in the
hockey. I think I
borderline.
sprained my flipper
Learned
while-
to play hockey
Great.
by the time he
Freeze the
was
cats and
9.
push them into my...
Dad took the hose and froze the front yard. Little buddy dreamed he was rocket really sharp. What the actual fuck?
Yeah. So, basically... Ah, okay. Discord just jumped at me at there. But, basically, we have to push these cats into the other goal. Oh, okay, I'm pushing it into the wrong goal.
Well, I like cats. I like hockey. What?
Yeah. Doesn't really make a lot of sense.
To put this in perspective, hockey was like the one sport I actually followed ever in my lifetime. I haven't in a very long time, but it was the one where like my dad would buy us tickets to hockey games every once in a great while, and we would go, and I'd have a great time. Hockey was kind of my sport.
Yep. No, don't go in there. Shoot. Okay. Ah.
Well done. I think you deserve to keep the Champions Cup.
That's the one! That's the one!
Bah!
Yeah. The reason that one bugs me, in the original Spyro 3, when that egg hatched and it was Baja, you know what came out? A sheep. And then it opens up and it turns out the dragon was wearing like a sheep costume the whole time. They got rid of that for this one. That bugs me so much.
Ba is also... Actually, I take that back. I made a character in Warhammer 40k who was the orc war boss, Ba. So it is a name, unlike Stubby. But it is only a name for orcs, damn it. That is a Durgan, that is not an orc. That's not...
And it made sense in the original one because he was dressed as a freaking sheep.
Why did... I'm guessing in the original one, the dragons were a little less generic, which is ironic, because in...
Yeah. Like, they were still pretty ugly, I'll admit, but they at least had some personality when they hatched. They were kind of getting a little samey with these new ones. And obviously, they got rid of Ba.
This is ironic, because in Spyro 1, they went out of their way to make each and every single one of those Durgans different.
Yep. Well, granted, I think this one was like a completely different company that they went with, and they just kind of got lazy with the assets.
Yeah. Friggin' Stubby.
Give Baja his costume again, damn it.
Okay, so our next D&D characters, Star and I are each going to make Durganborns. We're going to have Stubby, and we're going to have Ba.
Hello.
I have no idea.
Hello, Ugandan Knuckles 45 or 54.
Hello. We are complaining about Durgan-based video games, but it's fine because Spyro 3 is still pretty cool overall.
Yes.
Stooby.
Long story short, Uganda Knuckles, that basically a kind of a running joke that showed up last week in our Discord server.
Several of our friends find several of the characters in Spyro to be hot.
Yes.
And thus, they are in horny Spyro jail.
Yes.
So Star is more of the, Spyro expert than I am. The only game I've personally played is, the first one.
Yep.
Star has been showing me the, other two of the original trilogy through this. However, Star grew up playing the games. What is your favorite Spyro?
Hard to say, because all of them have their charm. I mean, I feel like I have to say at least the first one, just because it was the first one.
I do feel like Spyro 3 is combining, like, the best bits of
both, yeah.
Of 1 and 2. Is it one of the, Legend of Spyro games? Or is it one of the Game Boy games? Because I remember those existed and I never even touched those. Well, like when Spyro and Crash started coming out for the GBA, I was like, well, I guess I'm done with these series now, because I'm pretty sure they've jumped the shark.
Oh yeah, Hero's Tale isn't too bad. It's definitely not as polished as the original stuff, but it's still pretty fun.
What was that for?
It was for the PS2, and yeah, I own that one, so.
Okay. Add it to the pile.
Yep.
Stooby.
Don't worry, if we ever adopt a cat or a dog, we're not naming it Stooby.
Thank you.
Spyro, I have just received word from my little brother. He appears to be having some trouble with a Yeti.
That damn Yeti took my ball. I told him to give it back or you'd kick his lousy butt, but he wouldn't listen. I knew
been years since I've done any boxing.
Not to mess with us. Remember to block his high punches.
So, fighting minigame.
Yep.
Because it worked so well in Space Quest 3. Do the Raging Buffalo! Haha, Street Fighter references. I actually do like playing as Balrog in some of the Street Fighter games.
Really showed him. Hey, wait a minute. This isn't my ball.
It's an egg.
You should go back and kick his butt again. Make him give me my ball back. This time, it'll be a 3-round match. And when you win, don't let him send you off with...
I seriously feel like someone is going to make a Stooby emoji of some kind in the server.
Well, that would be if they could find an image of Stooby.
You know, I tried playing the NES version of Punch-Out recently. No, the SNES version of Punch-Out. I'm bad at it, but it's fine. It's still a cool game.
Only 2 more rounds to go. You're doing great.
I found out what this Yeti is weak to. Point blank annihilation.
Hey, this isn't my bowl. It's just another stupid egg.
Rico. Na-ne, na-ne, na-na. Suave. Na-ne, na-ne, na-na. Rico. Na-ne. Okay. Hang on a sec. Back to YouTube, because this is going back into the server. In fact, I'm doing the Weird Al version, because that's the one I actually know. Taco Grande Weird Al.
Most hated character or thing about a hero's tale. See, I don't remember a huge amount about a hero's tale. I think the one character that kind of annoyed me was there was a mermaid girl who could not get over the fact that Spyro was not a fish. Also, probably the professor's nephew that you have to play as. He kind of annoyed me. It's been years since I've played a Hero's Tale, so...
And I've never played it, obviously, so... And there it is. Our server has a terrible inbred mascot now.
Oh dear.
Oh god.
I mean, yes.
Again, it's been like probably a decade plus since you've played the game.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Good to know. I probably should... Okay, I think I need to be a little lower for that one.
Woo!
I guess I forgot about it, because... Well, then again, I didn't play Hero's Tale as much as the other ones, so...
Yeah, they're... Like, we have played games that I adore, and we've gotten to parts in them, and I'll be like, I completely forgot this was a thing in this game.
Yeah, that tends to happen.
Yep. Like, I'm trying to remember the most recent one of those. Probably in the Mario RPG LP on Surat's channel.
Yeah, probably.
I feel like at least once that happened.
We've already done Ripto's Rage, so...
Yeah. I think that was around... I know, much like this, it was a filler stream. I feel like it was, like, at the start or just before the pandemic.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. That's a paddling.
Wrong way.
Yeah, I definitely didn't like Ripto's Rage as much as I'm enjoying this one. Like the mini games didn't seem as well executed, the gimmicks didn't seem as well executed, the characters were not as well executed. It just generally felt very unpolished to me, whereas this one feels like they had a little bit more of a grip on what they were doing.
Yeah.
Of course, that's just me experiencing the Reignited Trilogy via Star, so I could be wrong compared to the original versions.
I mean... Sergeant Bird, yeah, he's in this game. This is where he came from.
And he's awesome.
He is. Stubby. Yeah, screw it, I'll just exit the level this way.
Woo! The adventure continues!
Yes.
Do 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 do. That is a nice swim animation.
Actually, I think Charmed Ridge is one that's fun, just because it actually gives a little bit more depth to Sergeant Bird. Because I think it's Charmed Ridge. It might be another one.
Spyro, we urgently need your help. The evil cat wizards of Felenia have stormed our castle and captured our princess. If we don't stop them right away, they'll force her to marry Prince Asriel.
Oh god, Prince Asriel!
Yeah, I think this was the one that has an interesting thing with Sergeant Bird, but we'll see.
Cat wizards, because every game is a primitive and degenerate form of Dragon's Quest.
Alright. Take care, Surat.
Later, Surat.
Yeah, see, cat wizards.
Cat wizards. I'm a food scientist. I can definitely turn birds into soup. Mwahaha.
Hurry, Spyro! If we don't get to the castle right away, the princess will be forced to marry that loser, Prince Asriel.
Okay. Prince Azrael of the Underground. The God of Hyperdeath. You know, I've been doing Sonic's soundtrack to go to sleep the past couple of days. Maybe I'll do Undertale tonight.
Ooh.
Well, Spyro, today is your lucky day. The wizards and I have worked out a little deal. If you simply pay a small toll, they'll be happy to raise these steps.
How about we set you on fire?
You have chosen wisely, Spyro. I'll tell the wizard...
Die, you goddamn bear.
If only. Oops.
Well.
It's fine.
Why are these things here?
Prince Azrael and his cat armies are about to steal a poor princess.
Trying to figure out what the hell that accent is.
I think they're attempting to be French, not doing well at it.
I thought they were going, like, Scottish or Irish for a sec, but now I'm like, are they Russian? What the hell? Nobody told me that...
To the castle. We have to stop him before he reaches the princess.
Yeah, definitely a little bit of a Celtic lilt to that.
Whoops.
Oh god, we jumped into the blue Gatorade. Lantern has died the way he has lived. Yes, I am a fan of Sonic. I remember when Sonic 1 was released. we actually have done a couple of not particularly skilled LPs of some Sonic games on Star's channel.
Yes.
Some of the rare instances where I'm actually in the driver's seat.
Yes.
Which is very rare for us, just because I don't know how technology works! Yay! I have a copy of Knuckles Chaotix over there. I make good life decisions. I have both Sonic Adventure and Sonic Adventure 2 for the Dreamcast. They are not bad games. The camera is actively trying to murder me. We actually have plans to LP or stream both of those at some point. We don't know when. We haven't decided. It's just kind of generally on our to-do list.
The other fairies and wizards won't let us get married, so we're going to elope. By the way, Azrael says you can have this egg if you don't tell anyone where we went.
Sakura? She wants us to help her find Ryu. Someday I will be that cool.
But you are that cool.
Hey.
And you could totally rock that jacket.
I mean, I already do have I have 2 leather jackets that I wear. Sonic 06 had a lot of potential, and they squandered absolutely all of it. That said, I feel like Silver there were some good ideas with Silver the Hedgehog. He deserves another shot at being a main character in a game, but we'll see what Sonic Team does, if anything, with him.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sonic 06 is bad. It could have been good. There are things they could have done to easily make it good, but they rushed it out the door, and what we got was a big flamin' turd bag.
Good day, Spyro. I'd like to stay and chat, but I'm late for an engagement with a fairy friend of mine. Just a friend, you understand. Strictly platonic relationship. Certainly not a violation.
Oh god, the bird is going to the fairy brothel.
What are you giving me that look for?
So yes, he has a fairy girlfriend.
Where have you been, James? We were supposed to meet in the temple
And his name is, in fact, James.
And don't give me that old matters of national security line again. It doesn't matter, though. The whole temple is full of nasty cat witches anyway. We'll just have to call off our date. That is,
cat witches.
unless you want to battle the witches.
I've enjoyed Sergeant Bird. Oh god, this sounds like one of my coworkers.
You have to be more specific, you have so many.
Remember how I said the other...
Oh, the Cruella de Vil lady?
Yeah. That's what she sounds like.
Oh, lovely.
Imagine someone screeching like that at the top of their lungs all day.
Oh, I see those rocket launchers aren't just for show after all. Well, I just hope your accuracy is better than your punctuality, because there are still a lot more witches in the temple.
There's a joke I could make here. I'm not going to, but I just want you to know that it's there.
Okay. I'll probably get it in DMs later.
You are getting it in DMs now.
Okay.
And it is not repeatable until Light Company.
That is fair.
See, I would do that, but I'd like to keep my job. I enjoy having a paycheck.
Yes.
The rent don't pay itself.
I must admit, James, I am impressed. There are still a few witches left, though, and this time they mean business. They even turn the floor into deadly blue ooze. Oh, do be careful.
It's fine, I'll drink the blue ooze. It's my favorite flavor of Gatorade. That was actually one of the coworkers where I had to have the conversation about, okay, don't just don't just waltz into the kitchen immediately shouting at the top of your lungs when you want something.
Yeah.
But because there was a day where, because the kitchen has a bathroom in it, there was a day where I actually had time to use the bathroom. So it's like I got the bathroom door closed, and all of a sudden I just hear her come in and shriek at the top of her lungs. I'm like, do you mind? I actually...
For nothing. Now we have the temple all to ourselves.
What you do is you walk in and see if I am around, and when you see me, you politely ask for a thing.
Let's open up. Yeah, okay, we got a lot of eggs.
So many eggs. Oh crap. Scrambled egg day is on Tuesday.
Not enough eggs?
Oh, we have enough eggs. It's just a pain in the ass. Ever make scrambled eggs for like 150 people in about half an hour? Yeah. Yeah, occasionally when I'm at work, I kind of want to be like, guys, I was literally raised in the woods. I should not have better manners than you.
Definitely.
Nom 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 nom.
Yes.
King me!
I mean, you're my king.
So many cat wizards.
So many.
Yeah, I feel like this is definitely supposed to be modeled on Ireland.
Makes sense.
Says the guy who's never been to Ireland, but hey.
I mean, I've never been either, so...
My sister-in-law actually lived there for a while. That's how we got introduced to Father Ted, because it was her favorite TV show, like, ever. So, like, she made Courage watch it, and then Courage got it for my dad for Christmas one year, and it was amazing!
Oh, come on, I could have jumped back to land there. Oh, well.
There's actually one teacher in the building who, like, once a week actually asks me for things before I've actually even started the day. Like, I will be, like, just clocking in, or I'll have just walked into the kitchen, and the teacher will come in, can I have? I'm like, I'm trying to get breakfast started. Can it wait, like, half an hour, please? I want to do my actual job.
Take that, cat wizard.
I did not know that cat wizard was a viable career option. Why did nobody tell me this?
There's a golden goose at the top of this here mountain. I want to be the first person to the top so I can grab it. I just bought some Insta-Sprout Ultra Super Grow seeds from a bear with a bag of gems. He said they were magic, but I can't make them do anything. You can have a couple if you like.
Well, thanks, Jack.
There's a book I should make you read. Secondhand Curses by Drew Hayes, who is one of my favorite nerd authors. The characters in it are, let me think, what is her name? Marie, the Princess of the Kingdom of Roses, who for mysterious reasons can turn into a giant beast. Frank, a man from distant lands who is mysteriously covered with all sorts of scars. Look, he's Frankenstein. He's a Frankenstein monster. And they are led by Jack. Jack be nimble. Jack be quick. Jack did what to that guy with a candlestick? Well, to be fair, I told him it would have hurt less if he had jumped. Look, it's less a novel. I mean, it is a novel, but it's more a collection of short stories that connect to each other.
Makes sense.
And, like, the first one is, like, a horribly messed up version of Cinderella. Let's see here. They do the Frog Prince, or a take on it. They do a take on Hansel and Gretel. They do a take on Red Riding Hood. They do a take on that damn story with the cobbler and the elves. They do a take on Pinocchio. I actually no longer have a key to my office because, someone who used to work in the kitchen, like, kept being given, like, the copy of the key to the office, and she just kept losing it, so at this point I'm just like, you know what, if I need a key to my office that badly, I'll just ask the building maintenance guy. Hasn't come up yet. Because, like, the other person who worked in the kitchen would consistently come in through the back even though she wasn't supposed to. And that was, like, the main reason she wanted a key to the office, so she could come in whenever. But then she lost the key 50,000 times. I don't come in through the back. I go in through the front, because of plague restrictions. I get my temperature taken and then clock in and then wander back to the kitchen and start doing my thing. So yeah, like, I don't actually need a key to my office. It would be helpful for some things, but Shelly. Oh sure, you keep that one, but you lose Ba. I see how it is, you bastard.
Oops.
Nom 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 nom. This brings to mind some things from Ocarina of Time. Boing.
Oh, that didn't go too far. Oops. Oops,
Yeah, like
that.
Whoops. I generally show up to work between 7:15 and 7:30. The building opens at 7, so I'm not the first one there, but I'm one of the first ones. We have had times when like something has gone horribly wrong and like people show up at work and none of the people who actually opened the building have shown up, and we're like, what do we do? Because it's like, oh, we also have like parents with their kids waiting to come in. Flower. I have entitled teachers, so I know the feeling. So when I was taking so for my nutrition degree, I had to take a food prep course. But the food prep course was also a requirement for the golf club management majors. And oh my god, the golf guys, they did not know how to cook at all, and it was hilarious. Especially because they tended to partner up. For my lab section, I was the one person who didn't have a partner, because by that point I had been cooking professionally for like 5 years, and sort of had a vague notion of what I was doing anyway. My lab professor was perfectly alright with me soloing my section of the kitchen. But, I remember one week, one of the sets of golf guys, their recipe was a mac and cheese recipe. And, they forgot one tiny step in making the mac and cheese. It's totally minor, could happen to anyone, and it definitely wouldn't screw up the end product of the mac and cheese. They forgot to boil the noodles.
Ah.
Yep.
Lovely.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, if you ever want to, get a degree in golf club management, we have a degree for that. I can tell you the university. We can hook you up. The golf guys were magical. It was great. Lovely folks. Actually, for the unit on yeast, because we actually had to bring in our own recipes for that, I did French baguette. Because I was the only one who knows how to babysit yeast, mine wound up being the only one that worked. Anyway, in order to test whether my baguette was done, I got to whack one of them in the head with it. Great! It broke in half. Perfect. It is done.
Oops, wrong button. There we go.
This is like those Yoshi escort missions I see in some Mario ROM hacks. Okay.
I found the legendary golden goose.
What's my plant doing in dragon form?
Good question.
Shiny Crumb Trucks.
Yes. No, he did not.
Nope.
Now, let's see about the guidebook. Okay.
I do not feel like going to work tomorrow, but I'm the only one there.
Yeah.
Oh, hi, it's Benjamin. How you doing, buddy?
Just...
Is the permanent super flame and unlockable in this one too?
Nope.
Damn.
I know.
That made life so much easier in Ripto's Rage.
It did. Especially since it carried over between saves for some reason.
Yeah. Doobie. Here we have Benjamin, we have Aloysius, and then we have Stubby. Spyro is grape flavored.
Yeah, probably.
I see you.
Mo.
Larry and Curly? Sneezy beep.
Yes. Well, I think that's all the eggs, at least. Yes. I'll worry about the gems off screen, because we're wrapping up for now. Whoops. We'll just exit normally.
So, yes, looks like we'll be doing at least one more week of Spyro.
Well, maybe 2. Depending, because it's, there's still a lot to do.
I am okay with this. Oh, god damn it.
Well, and yet you can still run into him in levels. Go figure.
He is in horny Spyro jail.
Pretty much. I'm glad everybody's been having fun.
Yep. I enjoy the Spyro streams. They're low-key. I don't have to pretend that I know things.
Exactly. Just a nice calm stream.
Shoutouts. Shout out to V for making cursed ranks in the server. And also, we now have new emoji in the server.
Yes. Unless we forget, we gotta give V a super special shout out anyway, because we forgot to give them one last week.
Yep. And speaking of the server, we have a Discord server.
Yes.
If you're not a member and you wish to hang out with us, the link is in the description, but it's also in the chat now. In there, you can just hang out with us, see random other things that we're doing, keep abreast of future projects we may be doing, and even possibly suggest some games. Can't guarantee we'll do them, but we pay attention to those suggestions.
Yes. And occasionally we'll have a little movie night.
Yep. And we may have, like, an art thing coming up soon. I really need to work out the details of that this week.
Yeah. Because, we still have a few weeks before something.
Yep. Extra special shoutouts for V for being an onion.
Yes.
Other shoutouts, as always, you can see us on Yorkshire Ravens channel, in addition to Star's channel.
Yes.
This past week we had to cut things a little short because I had crap to do that day, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Likewise, keep an eye out on Surat's channel. Shout out to Surat for being in several projects with us.
Yes.
We have another LP going up on his channel in probably about a month.
Yeah, probably.
Depending on how things go.
Yes, because we have been doing Paper Mario on my channel alongside Surat and Dork Princess. And by the way, check out Dork Princess as well. She's very talented. But we should be wrapping that up soon, so we're already thinking of new LPs, so...
Yep. So there will be one that Star and I are doing on our channel, but then they're fun stuff will be happening on Surat's.
Yes.
Keep an eye out. Keep an eye out.
Yes.
As always, you can check out our thoughts on video games over on thegamecreator.com, where we write when we can find the damn time to do it.
Yeah.
God, I have articles in mind, but I just have too much shit to do.
Yeah, I get that.
Let's see here. The Mario Galaxy song package is still progressing. That's over on the Game Rec Room.
Yep.
Our friend Dork Princess is in a Hat in Time musical on, I can't remember the name of the damn channel.
I think it was Noah Green?
Yeah, but he changed it to, like, back Split Productions or something. I don't know. But it's really cool. They do a good job at it. Several of our friends are also in the Songs of Heroes on Juno's channels.
Yes.
Go check out Lemon Light.
Yes, they recently finished up their Night in the Woods musical and dubs, and now are into their indie song package, the first one being from Celeste.
Yep. Which is a great game that I've never finished.
I don't think I could finish that one.
I could if I really wanted to. Actually, that was a fun conversation this morning. Jay over on the Lemon Light server was like, "Hey, do you have any ideas for projects? What? Just throw them out there. We can't guarantee we'll do them, and but just shout them out. Just why not?"
Yeah.
Little did he know that earlier in the week, Star, Surratt, and I had that very same conversation. So it was like, "Oh, you want project ideas, do you?" Lantern pulls out his glasses that he never wears, pulls out a book. Ahem. First of all, let's see here. I feel like I'm forgetting a shout out because I'm tired.
I get that.
Shout out to V.
Yep.
And did I mention shout out to V?
Yes.
And also, shout out to V.
Totally.
Definitely.
Yep. Also, shout out to Kikyo, because her art commissions are up at the moment.
Yep. And she's cool in general.
She is.
And also, shout out to V.
Yes. Did we forget to mention V?
I feel like we forgot to mention V.
How dare?
We can't forget to mention V.
Nope.
Don't stop believing. Hold on to that feeling.
I thought you were gonna make puns there.
Don't stop believing.
There you go.
Hold on to that V. Stupid. Like, I so want to announce those 2 LPs that are coming up.
Yeah, but we better off until we actually get it done.
Yep. Plus, again, one of them is going to be on Surratt's channel, so we don't want to jump the gun too much.
Exactly.
I have no idea how we are going to fuck up that game.
We'll find a way.
We will find a way. It is. We are. I will say we are playing. It's gonna be some good ones. I hope you all enjoy them as much as we wind up enjoying them.
Yes.
One of them you're less likely to have seen or heard of.
Yeah, most likely.
And that is unfortunate because it's a really good franchise.
Yes.
God damn it, I am thirsty.
I know the feeling. Well, that's probably because I had McDonald's.
Yeah, I mean, I had flat tire, which is, like, also entirely too much salt. I had the mac and cheese burger.
Nom.
What wasn't as good as the mushroom Swiss one from SMB's. This stream brought to you by burgers.
Apparently, even though we're not sponsored.
I mean, let's see here. Like, I've referenced, like, Big Ed's, I've referenced The Garage, I've referenced Flat Tire, I've referenced S&B's. Every burger place in in the state of Oklahoma owes me. I will gladly accept my pay in burgers. I still feel like we're missing a shout-out.
Yeah, I can't think of it on top of my head.
I know Lore has stuff she's planning. I'm not sure how much I can talk about that.
Yeah.
Projects I am not directly involved in, but on the periphery of currently.
Yeah.
Yep. I give you a hamburger.
Nom.
So one day, little Billy was on the playground, and someone came up to him and gave him a hamburger. I bet I could combine those two things.
You probably could, along with Tedlin in the box.
Yep. The aristocrats.
But either way, good night, everybody, and enjoy your week.
Take care.